Did you know that once you hit 60, your body can lose up to 1% of testosterone every single year? That slow decline is what's robbing you of strong erections, your confidence as a man, and the intimacy you still crave. But here's the shocking truth. If you mix these three things, men over 60 can boost testosterone naturally, restore harder erections, and feel young again, without relying on pills, injections, or shame. What if the fatigue you drag through each day, the weak erections, the lack of drive, weren't permanent at all? What if they were simply the result of three missing daily ingredients that no one ever told you about? Harvard and NIH studies have already shown how simple nutrition changes can reignite testosterone and blood flow. Your penis, your energy, your very identity, it's all on the line. And it begins with one simple mix you can start today. Before I reveal the exact three things, I want you to join the brotherhood here. Comment below and be honest. Have you noticed your erections or your testosterone dropping after 60? You're not the only one, and your voice matters. Type the words "Boost Testosterone Naturally" in the comments if you want more videos that speak directly to what you're going through. That single phrase helps other men like you find the answers they've been searching for. And make sure you hit subscribe right now so you never miss a tip that could save your manhood. George was 64, a proud veteran, a man who had lived with discipline his entire life. Yet when he walked into my office, his shoulders slumped under a weight heavier than years. His energy was gone. His erections were weak, and the confidence that had carried him through battles and storms was broken. He sat down and whispered words most men never say out loud. "Doctor, my penis feels lifeless. Erections come and go, if they come at all. Even masturbation doesn't feel right anymore. I feel invisible, like I've lost the part of me that makes me a man." George believed what millions of men over 60 believe, that testosterone just disappears with age, that after 60 you can't fight back, that decline is inevitable. But that belief is a myth. I'm Dr. Catherine Rotker, a men's health specialist who spent 30 years listening to men just like George, and I told him what I'll tell you. The loss of testosterone isn't fate. It isn't guaranteed. It's driven by stress hormones like cortisol, by poor blood flow, and by nutrient deficiencies that strangle your body's ability to make testosterone. When the blood vessels in your penis can't relax and fill, it's called endothelial dysfunction. The Journal of Sexual Medicine has shown that endothelial dysfunction is directly tied to both low testosterone and erectile decline. It means the problem isn't just your age, it's your circulation, your stress, and what you're feeding your body. I looked at George and said, "This isn't your fault. But your body is starving for three simple nutrients. Without them, testosterone production slows, erections weaken, and even your confidence begins to erode." George's eyes filled with shame. He admitted he had never told anyone, not even his wife, about how broken he felt. That silence had become his prison. And I told him the truth. Silence is the enemy. Because once you believe decline is permanent, you stop fighting for your vitality. For Harold, the shame wasn't just physical. It ate at his identity. He was a man who fought for his country, who provided for his family, yet he couldn't fight for his own intimacy. He avoided his wife's touch, convinced she saw him as less of a man. What he didn't know was that his body wasn't betraying him. It was starving for a nutrient he never thought about. But here's the hidden truth. Your body still knows how to make testosterone. Your testicles still respond when they're given the right signals. Your blood vessels still open when nitric oxide flows. And your penis still has the ability to respond with strength. Science from Harvard and the NIH has proven it. Simple nutrition and circulation-boosting habits can reignite testosterone levels even in men over 60. George didn't need shame. He needed the right tools. He needed to understand that age didn't rob him of his manhood, believing the myth did. And when you hear this, I want you to feel what George felt in that moment. Relief. Because the truth is, you are not finished. You are not broken beyond repair. Your body can fight back, and when it does, your erections, your confidence, your very identity can return stronger than you imagined. There is an enemy working against you every single day, and most men over 60 never even hear its name. It's silent, invisible, and it steals your testosterone weakens your erections, and leaves your penis unresponsive even when the desire is there. That enemy is endothelial dysfunction combined with high cortisol and poor circulation. Endothelial dysfunction sounds complicated, but it's simple. The endothelium is the thin layer of cells lining your blood vessels. Its job is to release nitric oxide, the chemical that tells your arteries to relax and let blood flow. When that system breaks down, blood can't reach your penis with enough pressure to create a strong erection. Without that blood flow, testosterone levels also fall because your body reads poor circulation as a signal of stress and decline. Endothelial dysfunction sounds complicated, but it's simple. The endothelium is the thin layer of cells lining your blood vessels. Its job is to release nitric oxide, the chemical that tells your arteries to relax and let blood flow. When that system breaks down, blood can't reach your penis with enough pressure to create a strong erection. Without that blood flow, testosterone levels also fall because your body reads poor circulation as a signal of stress and decline. When cortisol stays high, your body begins to prioritize survival over reproduction. That means less testosterone, weaker erections, and even masturbation becomes unsatisfying. It's not in your head, it's chemistry. And every day you ignore it, testosterone shrinks further, your erections weaken, and your penis suffers. Even if you try to boost testosterone naturally by mixing powerful foods or supplements, if you don't fix this silent enemy first, the results won't last. Your body cannot build testosterone on a foundation of clogged vessels and sky-high cortisol. It's like trying to plant seeds in dry, cracked soil. Nothing grows. And this is why so many men feel trapped. You eat better, you exercise, you try everything, and still your erections disappoint you. The truth is, until you deal with endothelial dysfunction and stress-driven cortisol, your efforts are like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. But here's the urgency. This enemy can be defeated. Your endothelium can be restored. Your blood flow can improve. Cortisol can be lowered. And when that happens, testosterone production rises naturally. Erections return, and intimacy feels alive again. Your body is not broken. It is under siege by a silent enemy. And the longer you wait, the harder it fights to keep you down. But the moment you understand it, you can take back control. Now, here's what changes everything. If you want to boost testosterone naturally after 60, you only need to mix 3 simple things into your daily life. No prescriptions, no injections, no expensive supplements. Just 3 ingredients nature gave you. The first is Brazil nuts. These are packed with selenium, a trace mineral your body needs to make testosterone. The National Institutes of Health has shown that men with low selenium often suffer from low testosterone and weaker erections. Just 2 Brazil nuts a day can give you more than 100% of your daily selenium needs. Selenium also protects your sperm and fuels your Leydig cells, the very cells in your testes that produce testosterone. Without it, your levels sink. With it, your body remembers how to perform. The second is cloves. You've probably seen them sitting in your spice rack without realizing their power. Cloves contain eugenol, a compound that improves circulation and relaxes blood vessels. Better circulation means more blood reaching your penis, which means harder, longer-lasting erections. Animal studies and Ayurvedic medicine both show that cloves stimulate sexual desire and improve erection hardness. They even help lower blood sugar, which matters because diabetes is one of the top killers of testosterone in men over 60. The third is pomegranate juice. Harvard researchers found that pomegranate increases nitric oxide in the blood. Nitric oxide is the key molecule your arteries need to relax and allow flow. In one study published in the Journal of Urology, men who drank pomegranate juice daily reported a 47% improvement in erection quality. That's not marketing hype. That's clinical science proving what ancient cultures already knew. Pomegranate restores vitality, sharpens energy, and supercharges blood flow to your penis. Now, here's the real secret. These 3 ingredients don't just work alone. When you mix them together, they fight the silent enemies inside your body. The selenium in Brazil nuts lowers oxidative stress and supports testosterone. The eugenol in cloves calms cortisol and opens blood vessels. The antioxidants in pomegranate restore nitric oxide and keep your endothelium. the lining of your blood vessels healthy. Together, they create the perfect storm for testosterone production, erection strength, and renewed confidence. When men over 60 mix these three things, they boost testosterone naturally and restore their erections. And it doesn't take months. Within weeks, your energy rises. Within days, you notice stronger morning erections. And within a month, intimacy feels alive again. This is not complicated. This is not expensive. This is not something you need to hide in shame. It's a handful of nuts, a pinch of spice, and a glass of juice. Three small choices that tell your body it's still capable of being the man you want to be. Your age does not define your testosterone, your choices do. And the moment you mix these three things, you take back control of your manhood. Here's what happens when you give your body the right mix. The transformation doesn't take years. It begins in days, and it builds like a wave that keeps gaining strength. By day 7, you start to feel it. Your energy rises in the morning instead of fading before noon. The fog that made you sluggish begins to clear, and for the first time in a long time, you wake up to those morning erections that remind you your body still knows how to respond. That single sign is proof your testosterone is stirring again. By day 14, the changes go deeper. Your libido grows stronger. The dull, half-hearted desire you've gotten used to is replaced by a drive that feels real again. Even masturbation feels satisfying instead of disappointing. Your penis fills with blood more easily, erections come with more pressure, and your body begins to believe in itself again. That confidence seeps into everything you do. You walk taller, you speak with more certainty, because you can feel the shift inside you. By day 30, the results are undeniable. Your testosterone levels climb to a place that restores your vitality. Erections are firmer, longer lasting, and intimacy feels alive instead of forced. The Journal of Urology published a study showing that men who drank pomegranate juice daily experienced a 47% improvement in erection quality. That's almost half of men seeing dramatic changes in their performance from one simple habit. And when you mix pomegranate with Brazil nuts and cloves, you give your body the exact nutrients and circulation support it needs to produce testosterone naturally and restore your manhood. Science backs this timeline. The NIH shows that selenium from Brazil nuts supports sperm health and testosterone production in less than a month. Cloves, with their eugenol compound, reduce oxidative stress and improve circulation in as little as 2 weeks. And Harvard studies confirm that pomegranate boosts nitric oxide within days, which is why erections begin to return so quickly. The biggest mistake men make is inconsistency. You start strong, you mix the three things, you feel a little better, and then you stop. You skip a day, you forget. You tell yourself it's not working fast enough, and that's when progress dies. Testosterone doesn't rise in one night. Erections don't rebuild with a single dose. Your body needs steady fuel day after day to restart the system. The second mistake is poisoning the process. If you drown Brazil nuts, cloves, or pomegranate juice in whiskey, or load them with sugar, you kill the very benefits you're trying to unlock. Alcohol spikes cortisol, sugar inflames your blood vessels, and both of them shut down testosterone production. Research from the NIH shows alcohol abuse lowers testosterone by up to 25%. If you want to boost testosterone naturally and restore erections, you cannot drown these foods in whiskey or quit after 5 days. Don't sabotage your comeback. Your penis, your confidence, your masculinity, they are too important to throw away for a bad habit. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, because the man you want to be is waiting on the other side of persistence. Brother, you are not broken, you are not too old. Men over 60 who mix these three things can boost testosterone naturally, restore erections, and take back intimacy without ever touching a pill. Your manhood isn't lost. It's waiting for you to claim it again. Like this video if you believe your best years aren't behind you. Share it with a brother who needs this hope. Comment below if you're starting today, and subscribe so you never walk this road alone. We are men. We fight together. We heal together. We rise together.